What's up, everybody? It's Crisis169 coming to you live with another video, and you know what the hell with it. This video is rated M for mature because of the piece of shit people at the battlefield community can't take a damn freaking new way, a direction that a game wants to go. And I'm talking to you, battlefield community. The Call of Duty community is already fucked. They're too busy worrying about stupid graphics. They have a problem with their game. Hell, the company has a sexual harassment case against them, so they're pretty much going to be fucked anyway on both ends. And this video is rated M for mature because why no kids are allowed to watch it right now. Because now I may make another one, editing this or not. But right now, I don't give a shit. Let's get this fucking rant rolling. Okay? I've been playing Battlefield 2042 for about 45 minutes. A couple, 25 minutes, 20 minutes there, whatever, right? 50 minutes, whatever. And I must say, the game was very appealing, very exciting, very fun. I had no issues with it. A couple bugs here and there. When you're flying a chopper, people sticking outside of it. When you're in a gunner, you're sticking outside of it. You know what though? It's an open beta, and the build they gave us was 2 months old. So the game should be hopefully 100% rocking when it comes out November 19th. This is the problem I have with the fan bases. See, the Call of Duty fan base is notorious for this. They will champion something new until it doesn't work for them. Then they're going to go out there and beat the shit out of Activision, make them change it, then piss and moan for another 12 months because the game is not what they wanted. Listen, what do you piece of trash want living in your parents' basement? What the hell do you want? You have a brand new game in a brand new direction, something new. They're taking from Apex Predators, that's from Titanfall, that's from EA. Respawn bought EA, so EA can use what they want with them. And they're using people from Apex Predators, and even Titanfall developers who had nothing going right now, and then maybe they'll get some extra help with Titanfall 3, maybe, so because it could help them develop a game like that later on. And all I'm hearing online is people whimpering and moaning about a game, how it's not like Call of Duty. It's not like Bad Company 2. It plays like Call of Duty. It's Call of Duty with planes and jets. Call of Duty, Call of Duty, Call of Duty, Call of Duty. And these people want to go play Battlefield 5. Listen, I'm gonna give you a history lesson, okay? Battlefield 4 was a clusterfuck. Okay, I bought it on the PS3. I had the PS4, the one, not the same one, that the one that burned up was the first one I had. And I paid $10 to run the PS3 disc on the PS4 to play Battlefield 4. And even then, my chopper froze right in the middle of crashing. Literally, it hung there, and then the game crashed. Fun game, but it took about a year to get a fully operational. By that point in time, a lot of people were getting tired of Battlefield 4. And Battlefield 1, another laughable joke of a mess. Okay? It took another damn year to get that game going. Okay? And then even with all the nonsense that they did, and the crap that they did, and the horse crap pucky that they did, it still did not help the game. The game fell. So did Battlefield 5. Okay? You have three games there, 5, 1, and 4, that are completely clusterfucks to EA and to DICE. And you're going to sit there and hold on a moral turpitude because you don't like the fact that, it's not fair. It doesn't play like it played like Call of Duty. It played like some other game. It doesn't play like our precious Battlefield or Battlefront 2 or Battlefield 2 or what the hell 2 you guys talking about now these days. Listen, I'm gonna give you a little history lesson, okay? Titanfall 1 came out only on Xbox, great game, sold a lot. But it was very cheaply done. Titanfall 2 came out even better. Sandwich between Battlefield 1, the cluster mess Battlefield 1, and Call of Duty Ghosts. Okay, the fan bases from both those games went off quickly. Okay, went off quickly because they were cheap imitations of games people once enjoyed. No, I'm not sponsored by Monster anyway either. If I was sponsored by Monster, I don't think I'd be working. Um, but the point being is this, okay? You don't get to criticize a game if you buy the same game every year and don't criticize what needs to be fixed. Okay, all you're caring about is how the weapons feel too realistic. It's a first person shooter. It's a battlefield shooter. You want bullets to fly around like smart bullets now and zip around the map and kill somebody from an assault rifle half a mile down the road? Do we have laser guided bullets now that you type in a command code and it shoots somebody, a sniper who's sitting in a corner or perch of a building? I suppose if we'd had that kind of stuff now, hell, that's more Titanfall than Titanfall was. Hell, Titanfall had the smart pistol. Everybody thought that was a cheating device in the first one, and then in the second one it was a perk you can get, or a reward card, or a reward you can get. But in the first game, it was a standard issue thing. It was a standard issue. It's called Smart Gun. It shot when you shot bullets in every direction, up, down, backwards, practically, side to side, mostly front, up and down, side to side. But that gun seemed too OP, so they put it only as a reward from a burn card that you get. Um, I have multi card on my selected on mine. I mean, deck, I could choose any one of them on Titanfall too. But yeah, that's how evolution happens. They try something, Titan's very, very overpowered in the first one. In the second one, I was playing the beta, and the Reapers were very, very overpowered. Okay, folks, you guys have to understand this, okay? And I do apologize tonight for cursing, because I do get irritated. But we have a game frantic called Battlefield that's struggling right now. Do you guys see that? Do you care? Or are you just out there to have your moral superiority and superiority? You gotta speak our opinions. Well, that's good. But won't you worry about the fact that that you have gameplay that looks better than than what's on current console generations? Okay, my 2060, okay, can run Battlefield 2050, 2042 decently. I have a 2060, a little bit overclocked. Okay, it's not a powerful card. But I play it on medium. I can play on medium, maybe high a little bit, but I can't go much after that. I'm stuck on medium with this thing. It looks gorgeous. I mean, I could change it to 1440p. Now, if I go low, I could probably maybe go to 2K low. But it's not a terrible game. Yes, you have a lot of foliage, a lot of, you have a tornado in the middle of an orbital. And what else you going to have? Battlefield families, please, community, please don't ruin this game for everybody else. Please don't ruin it so you can feel superior to all else people. 'Cause all you're gonna do is push away all these fan bases. You're gonna go play something else. Then your precious Battlefield is gonna die. And for what? Because the guns don't do this, or you don't like how zip lines are. Are you really going to base all your complaints on gun feeling realistic and the zip lines everywhere? It's a big ass map, folks. You're going to have time walking. And that's a medium sized map, we've been told by EA. Don't ruin this game for the rest of us. Let us enjoy it then, and you go off and play Battlefield 1 or something and be miserable. Don't ruin our time because you hate something. Don't make our lives miserable because your lives suck. please leave what we like alone and go be miserable. Stick your head in the sand and leave it alone. Of course, you're not going to. You keep on pushing to get your way. Then you're going to cheer and rejoice, and the game comes out and it's all broken and damaged. You're going to whine about that too as well. You guys can't have both ways. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You have to give up something. You have to give up something. If you don't like it, then go play Battlefront, Battle 2, or you call it, Bad Company 2, and play that and be happy and be miserable. Don't ruin all of our time because you don't like how some exploding mechanics don't work, or how the guns feel real too realistic, or the graphic fidelity is not as good. I guarantee it's probably Call of Duty fanboy. I'm making this claim. I guarantee it's a lot of Call of Duty fanboys pissed off their Call of Duty games in the trash. So they want to ruin Battlefield community's games. So they're out there running around pissing them on. Because I went on Steam today. I'm bringing it up right now if I can. Okay, I'm gonna bring it up right now if I can here though, and you know, and really, look at this and get a rating, keep specialists, let there some changes, buff aircraft. Why not just leave until release? 3 days. Um, Anything, and and it just seems like there's some people here saying refund my pre-order. It doesn't feel like Battlefield at all. It's empty and soulless. They're empty and soulless. These people are empty and soulless. You know, and I put in one comment saying why it's a new way they're going. I think people just don't like the fact that their precious Battlefield game, or any game for that matter, it is not living up to expectations. But a few people actually really enjoyed it. Damn, it's just one of those things that people just don't seem to understand. You know, as they should. Game helicopter's terrible, too powerful bugs. And see, it's weird to me. People are weird, and this is the problem we have with the community. It's even on Steam right now, and they're pissing and whining about it. And I think it's just something. It just seems like people are just gonna whine about whatever they want to whine about, and they don't care, and that bothers me because people in this community are gonna whimper and whine about everything that they do, and they don't care if it damages the game in the end. They don't care if it causes, the game to be pushed back another year where it's redone to the wokenness that they like. Then they'll still piss on it and complain because it's not done the way they want it. And this is what the community is. Because at the end of the day, Battlefield 2042 is a game that's taking a risk. EA is taking a final stab at this. And all people can do is sit around and piss and whine about graphics and helicopters and some bugs and some weapons. You have games out there that are being rushed out there. Cyberpunk 2077, Halo Master Chief Collection, Battlefield 5, Battlefield 1, Battlefield 4, games, Battlefront 2, games being rushed out there with just marketing scheme all over them or bugs or can't even play them. But yet you're okay with that because it holds true to the game that you loved 11 years ago. Listen, you're not a kid anymore. Put on your big boy and big girl pants and stop acting like a 5-year-old. Okay? So you don't buy the game. There's many people that will buy the game. Even if they sell 10 million copies. 10 million copies is a lot. It's not a lot of games. You know what though? Game Pass will like it too. Because you know why? Game Pass will get the game. Then they'll market a lot of it, and they'll get people who want to play it again. You know what? I'm gonna give that Battlefield game another chance. Then Ultimate. I'm gonna download and play. Oh, this is pretty cool. Granted, they didn't make the money back when they should have made because you guys are pissing and whining, pissing and screaming like you've seen a mouse on the ground or something. And I'm like, this is why game franchises like Call of Duty and Halo are pretty much dead in the water. Because if Halo Infinite doesn't come out immaculate, looking great, it doesn't matter what the hell goes on. It doesn't matter anymore. It's dead in the water. It's dead in the water, and it's not gonna happen because what happens is if they don't make this money off this game, I guarantee you Battlefield franchise will die. They will go back to Epic Legends. They may push out another Battlefront game. They might do another Titanfall game. But Battlefield will be dead. And all because the fan base had to be whiny little pussyfied little girls and fighting over the last vibrator instead of actually growing paint, growing a pair of balls, and being the man that mostly playing this game and enjoy it. If you're triggered, then be triggered because I'm not going to sit here and listen to this crap on YouTube. And sit here and listen to this crap on YouTube about how people are whining about a game franchise because it doesn't speak to them because it's soulless and lifeless. It's soulless and lifeless. It doesn't have Battlefield 4. Those game franchise, those games have died miserable failures. They have not made the money because they had bugs and issues that plagued them since day one. It took over a year to fix all of them. And by that point in time, they're like, man, I'll go play Call of Duty again. And there goes more money to Activision's pocket, like they need it. And EA's like, we got Battlefield 5, and it ain't selling. It's on Game Pass now. I bought it on my Xbox for I think it was Christmas or my birthday a couple years ago. It's still on my Xbox sitting there. I play a little bit of it, and that's it. Because the game was so damn buggy and issue, I didn't want to tell my parents that they gave me a crappy download game. I don't want to tell my family that. I just let it go and let it sit there. And of course, the updates came up, and it's workable now, but I'm so far beyond that now. I'm like, whatever. But I played on my PC. I played on my Game Pass on my PC. See, they got money off my family. EA did, but long-term cash. Now I have installed on my 4 terabyte Xbox hard drive up there, and I'm playing it on there. So why am I going to play it? So why am I going to spend or play it money on Battlefield 5 or 4 or 1 if I know very well it's going to be a broken, damaged game? I'm not going to. And if you fanboys get what you want, and they relent and they back off, the game doesn't sell, and they lose interest in making Battlefield games, why don't you go outside and go scream in the air and roar like lions? Because you have proven to me that you've changed the course of gaming history. You had a multi-million dollar, billion dollar company go to their knees because you didn't like a weapon layout or a tank being too overpowered. It's a beta. They're gonna fix these things, folks. It's called a beta. They're testing. It's a 2 month beta build. They're gonna test this stuff. They're gonna make sure it works. This is what they do. These people are the programmers. You're not. You're sitting home in your parents' basement, singing, singing. I'm an Oscar Mayer wiener. You are not a game developer. Stop acting like it. You put money, you buy it, you play it. You don't own rights to the game. You don't own stock in the stock and in the business. If you own 1 or 2 shares, hey, you can have 1 2 shares I want to talk about. Okay, that's cool. Have a nice day, sir. They have stockholders who have hundreds of millions of dollars of shares. And if you own stock in EA, congratulations, good for you. No, no, then you have a complaint. But until you buy stock in the said company, shut your mouth, buy the stupid games, play it, and be happy. Or don't buy it at all. That right there is why the Battlefield community is just as toxic as the Call of Duty community. It's like a pack of damn dogs running around. And in some cases, you guys fight each other. Other cases, now you're fighting one yourselves. It's a sad day when you have to sit here and have a fat guy here who doesn't like Battlefield games, who played mostly Call of Duty games. I didn't like Battlefield 3 because I thought it was too corny in my mind. Yeah, the campaign was really decent, but Call of Duty 4 kicked the crap out of Battlefield 3. And Battlefield 4 was good, but Black Ops 2 was better. Okay, so I have a unbiased opinion on this, but I don't play a lot of online games anymore because of this reason. You get a lot of toxic people who are just constantly going to scream, rant, and rave about everything. They're never happy about it. They're never going to be happy about it. They're going to find some way to whimper, whine, piss and moan, bitch and whine about how it doesn't, it doesn't do like it used to do. Well, games change. If you don't change and you become like THQ and 3DO and company like this that went out of business, you might ask who in the hell is 3DO and THQ? My point exactly. And that's something you may or may not care about. You may care about it. You may not care about it. The point being, folks, that things like this do happen. Companies go bust like this all the time, especially when game companies are out there doing stuff like that. It's not funny, guys, when you have to do stuff like this. It's not funny when you have to sit there and do stuff with a gaming community that's rabid, that doesn't care, and all he wants more and more and more and more and more, but they don't want to sacrifice nothing for it. You can't have the explosions and the tornadoes and the hurricanes and in these games if you're gonna complain about how it takes a bullet and sucks it into a tornado. I've seen that and it's pretty cool. I fire a weapon and bullets are going into the tornado. It's, it's called sheer velocity. The tornado is more powerful than that bullet going towards it. Going towards the person I'm shooting at, the bullets go this way. It goes right into the tornado. And that's realistically why you're having a firefight and then a tornado is one thing. But at least EA is trying something new. And don't penalize them. You guys don't like anything. You're worse than Call of Duty. At least Call of Duty, they're sticking to the guns with Vanguard. They know it's crap. They know it's buggy. They know it's going to be a cluster F. They know this, and they're embracing it. They're hitting the shields up, ready for the arrows to come hitting, and they know it. Don't be like them. Be like them, but don't be like one. Don't accept what's going to happen. If you don't like the bugs, you talk about the bugs. You don't talk about the gunplay and the choppers, how it feels. It feels what? Too real? I know. It's terrible, isn't it? You want realistic gameplay for the last 10 years, and you get it, and then you whimper and whine about it now. It just boggles my mind. How stupid the Battlefield fan base is and how stupid it is. People, you got people out there who can't even play this game. Recommend playing it on old systems, saying it's a decent game. I got that the lowest level you can go is is a 1050 right now. 66 Super will get you a little better. My 2060 a little better. But recommended play game recommended. You need a 3060 or a 6060 XT. You should worry about that. But no, you're probably having your 3090s and you're worrying about because graphics. Or you're probably worrying about your 3090s, or you're too busy worrying about your 36 Ti's, whatever. But you can play the game at recommended or optimized settings. But you're worried about because it doesn't look like a Battlefield 2 bad company. You get the hell out of here with that nonsense. There's people out there who can't play this game at barely at minimum settings, and they say the game looks great. Those people there are playing the game on minimum settings, low minimum settings, on low, because the graphics card they can't find one because scalpers are taking all of them, or saying that the game looks great and they can't wait to get a hands on 2060, 6060 Super. They can get one. Best Buy had a couple, I do believe. 66 Super, whatever, and the game look a lot better. And it will probably run a little more better. It'll run better and higher minimum. It'll be like a higher end minimum, medium setting for them. You know, but people, only have 8 gigabytes of RAM. This is going to tax it 100%. You need 16 to run it at recommended settings. I have the RAM, I had the CPU, and I had the memory bandwidth to run it, but I don't have the VRAM, the graphics card. My graphics card is fine, 2060 is fine. My VRAM is at 6. If I had an overclock or a super was 8, it'll probably do quite well. It will struggle. I'll bottleneck the hell out of the GPU, but it will run it. It runs it good night now. I played Battlefront 2, and I know how to buggy ass mess. So I'm telling you guys, you guys really have to understand this, the Battlefield fan base community. Don't ruin it for the rest of us, please. Don't be the spineless, dickless piece of trap parasites that we know you are. Don't be the Call of Duty parasites that come out only to destroy, damage, and corrupt everything, then complain, whine, and moan when the game doesn't go your way and doesn't sell and nobody cares. They have laughable memes about it and stuff like that. It's what we don't need. No, we don't need you guys to Call of Duty everything. Okay? You don't have to Call of Duty everything. You don't have to make everything like Call of Duty. So it plays like battle. So it plays like Call of Duty. So it plays like that. I don't give a damn what it plays like. It could play it could play Atari. You can have Atari crap floating in this. I don't give a damn. As long as the damn game works and it runs and it does what it's supposed to be doing, I don't care if it has monkeys shooting shit at their ass and then I'm an elephant's dancing on balls. I don't care. As long as it makes the game fun, interesting. Where they're running the battlefield and you got monkeys throwing shit at us and elephants trying to, yeah, it's kind of Far Cry-ish 4. But you know what though? At least it's something. Hey, it's playable, isn't it? No, we'll whine about the guns being too real and the choppers not flying right. Of course, because it's an open beta, or was anyway. It's an open beta, you jackasses. You're going to have problems like that. You're going to have problems like that. You're going to have open betas are a stress test and a bug test. But no, we'll whine about stupid crap. We'll whine about stupid crap about gunplay and how it didn't look. It doesn't look. Take my balls out and slam it. It doesn't look like it plays like Call of Duty. Wow. Jonathan this big and start slamming the keyboard. start headbutting and Macho Man. Oh yeah, elbow dropping the keyboards because it doesn't play like Battlefield of 11 years ago. I just think that you guys need to take a step back, look at the surroundings around you, and wonder: are we too stupid or just retarded to play games? Because if you cannot enjoy a game, if you cannot enjoy a game, then you are the problem. If you want people, the leftist gamers who want to whimper and whine everything into your submission to make you look good, make you feel better, then you might want to go outside and put a toaster in your head and scream in the air because you're acting like a bunch of jackasses who don't know what you're doing. Battlefield 2042, it's a great game, and when I get paid again, I will be pre-installing it off of Steam. I will be buying it off of Steam or Origin or whatever the hell it comes off of because I'm going to support it. Because what I played, what I liked, I seen it. I didn't see a tornado the whole time I was playing for 45 minutes, 50 minutes. No, I know, bummer. But you know something though? I like what I've seen so far. Yes, saw people hanging outside the cockpit of a chopper. See planes doing this kind of weird stuff. But I had fun. Parachuting down a building, getting sniped, my body falling on the ground. I'm shooting somebody and they fall and land on me. And we both die. I get injured too. Yeah, it's kind of funny. But that is what Battlefield is. And it's one map, orbital. It has a tornado. You might have maps that have hurricanes and made snowstorms to break out. But no, we'll sit there and worry about stupid gunplay and jets, not sound jets being too powerful. They'll tone them down when they get into a game. This is the problem. They're going to read these. My problem is EA is going to read these Reddits. They're going to read these Steam accounts and Xbox things, and they're going, you know what? We need to change the game back to where it was because people ain't happy. Then they're going to make it miserable for everybody else except those pieces of trash living in their parents' basement singing "I'm an Oscar Mayer Wiener," and the game going to be back to where it was, and then going to sell very well, and the game's going to die off quickly. What happened in Battlefield 4, Battlefield 1, and Battlefield 5? These games I mentioned had bugs up the ass, and they had problems since day one. It took a year, 1 year, 12 months, maybe longer, to fix them. At that point in time, the game was DOA. And every bit the number of gamers trailed off until only one there are the fanboy sadists holding up Battlefield, dead rotting on life support corpse, brain dead corpse, until they have let go of it and realized it was gone. All because you wanted your stupid game. So if you ruin it for everybody, if you ruin it for everybody else, I'm gonna be pissed. It was a fun game. Let it be, fanboys. Let it be. You are not the end all be all. It's made for casual players too, not made for your Call of Duty wannabe spin troll no scoping people. I understand you don't like how you can customize any class. You know what? If you want to be a sniper with an ammo crate sitting next to you and a campfire, by all means, go for it. But it means you got to worry about a guy in a chopper who flies it like a damn friggin', professional pilot in the military. I've seen those in there while I was playing. They were literally mowing stuff down. But those guys, didn't get all the chopper. No, they didn't get the chopper. No, they didn't get all the choppers. Because it came back in droves. I had turret guns that got them kills. I had fun with it. It was fun. I placed turret guns in the middle of the forest somewhere. People run by. Boo. Oh, cool. Hey, I got them. I got some kills. Boo. More kills and little pop up. Boo. It's fun. It's fun doing that. Yeah, it sucks if you're running from halfway across the map, but you need common sense. If you're back here at main base, you need to go up closer to the battlefield is. And when I played first game I played with Orbital, on Orbital, it was like firefight everywhere, running firefight all the place. People like the game, and you guys need to understand that. You don't dictate control what we like because you have some fascination with a franchise 11 years ago. 2042 is future. Let the dead lie. Let Battlefield 1 go. Let Battlefield 4 go. Let Battlefield 5 go. They are dead. Shh, put them to rest. It's time for Battlefield 2042 to shine. We want to play Battlefield 5? Go have fun with it. It'd be you and me, 1,000 other people playing by yourself. Because you don't want to listen to the fact that gameplay is still good. You don't want to listen to the fact that people like actual gameplay and not sitting around wondering about, oh, is this gun isn't this gun is tuned in too authentic, the bullets are too fast, or the bullet time is changed. Of course, for realization. You don't want your bullets to go like arrows and they hit the ground. If you're using high power, rounds, they're gonna go farther than your standard rounds. And no one complained about the three different, ammo rounds you get: high powered, a little more arm piercing, and standard rounds. And you press T, you can change stuff on the fly. Oh, they don't like that stuff. You like that stuff, but everything else you hate. You can't have what you want, folks. If you go back to Battlefield 10 years ago, you lose all that fun stuff you like. You stop going to it, load it out, blah, 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 blah. Then you get to go play. It means if you're in a firefight and you have a sniper rifle in a closed square area, man, you're kind of SOL. But I like how it is where you can go in there, you click on the little thing, bring it up, you can change, you can put a sight, put a pressure on there, you can put a small barrel on there, you can put a small sight on there. If you're going into a building that is closed quarters, firefight, go outside, you can put a high power scope on it. Maybe a little muffling rifle so people can't see what you're shooting at. It may have some target, may have a little bit of chance to do some target practice with enemies a little farther away, and you use your high powered rounds, and there you go. They're trying something new, and you guys don't like it, and I just don't get it. This is my video, guys. Like down below, turn the notification, ring that bell. I'll see you guys in the battlefield, hopefully.